I know that's probably not a situation you've been in a ton through your hockey days of watching from the bench. Just maybe take us through what that was like for you and what the messaging has been since.
It's been fine. It was a mistake on my end. I can be a little more cautious in that area, but like I said, team game. I'm more than happy to support the team from the bench if that's what they think is best for me during the game.
As a player, I mean, you've been in the league a while. You obviously know when you make a mistake. You don't need the coach telling you. From the bench, Jay, when you're not playing, you know you made a mistake.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
You know yourself when
Yeah.
the ball goes in, you made the mistake. You really don't
Yeah.
need the coach coming over to you and saying, what were you thinking?
No, but he's looking out for the best interest of the team. That's what a coach is supposed to do, and I support his decision, and we move on from it from here.
You learn from these things. I mean, guys make mistakes. It's a fast game. It's happened. I guess my question would be, as a professional hockey player, do you have to get used to? Yeah, I made a mistake, and I got to get past this thing. It's part of the process.
Definitely, I think it's part of the process. I think it's a mistake. It happened. You just don't want to let it happen again. I think the coach is, Mantza was expecting a little more from me, so you got to kind of take that out of it. He expects more out of me, and I expect more out of myself. And the situation is what it is.
What do you think? What are the areas of your game, Evan, where when you watch film, when you take a look at it, you're going, I know I can probably do a little bit more here or there. What are the areas you circle, you think, right now?
I think it all starts with gap control. I think that's the biggest thing that we're working on, myself and as a team. I think that's a huge part of the game, and a little bit coverage in the D zone, pinning guys a little bit quicker, stuff like that. But I think there's always room for improvement.
Especially defending, right? Like, players are fast and opponents are fast, and everyone's trying to score and everyone's trying to win. It looks real easy from where the fan sits, from where we sit. I guess my question would be, is it a lot harder than it looks when you're playing a bunch of NHL guys that just shut them down?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's why guys get to this level. There's top players that can make plays even with the defender on them, but then you also get those defenders who can stop those players, and I think you want to be one of those defensemen to stop those players, and it's a work in progress right now, but it'll get cleaned up.
So when you're in the last couple of seconds and you scored a goal with 4 seconds left a couple of games before, are you thinking, okay, I've sat for a long time, but now the coach is going to put me on the ice, we need a goal?
I don't know. That's really up to the coach. I wasn't really thinking too much about that.
There's times where, as an offensive defenseman, and you were very much that in junior, situations come up and there's an offensive play to be made that might be your instinct versus what's the safer defensive play. Is that something that you just continue to work through at the pro game, is kind of refining that instinct a little bit?
I think so, yeah. I think, there's the game comes off of instinct, really. It's, a lot of it's systematically, but then there's also a part of it where it's instincts come into play. For myself, I think sometimes I got to err more on the side of caution rather than the offensive side, and I think that's part of it last game.